Blast off! Welcome back to the Matt and Colin Show.
Welcome to the Matt and Colin Show. That might be in there. That might not.
With our host Matthew Sievert. Come on down. Might know him from great classics like IPAs with Matt, LALs with Matt, Matt on the Roof, Matt over there. These are just famous works you've done.
Math with Matt.
Math with Matt. It's a great segment. Great segment.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm Colin, and
Colin.
you know me in other things that are not those things.
Colin. Colin 1, 2, and 3.
I stayed on for all 3 sequels. I told my agent I wasn't gonna do it, but he said it was for the kids.
Ah, the kids. Always gotta be thinking about the kids.
Doing it for the kids, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have a host or a guest.
She's the host too.
Yeah,
That's
another host. 3 hosts this week.
That's my sister Lex. Hi, Lex.
Hey.
It's on the TV.
I am, and I'm repping some merch here. I got you guys.
Look at her.
I didn't even pay her to say that. That's the best part. Not even mentioned it.
Nope. Surprise.
Respect. Respect.
Oh, I'm out here drinking my beer already.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't keep it.
Yeah. Hide it.
Here.
Yeah, hide it.
Get any pre.
Well, like Lex was saying, yeah, check out the website, 30 Rack Inc. Buy a bunch of cool shit.
You did.
Yeah, it's super cool. Look at that.
Do you want to do a little 360 for us? Can you show off the back too? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Don't forget you have headphones on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's the back.
There you go.
You see it? I got my.
I'm
That's all
hooked up too. I don't want to go too far.
Yeah.
I got a
That's fine,
t-shirt
though.
in the back too, laying here. See?
Yeah.
It's
I got
real.
it all laid out
We're
for
not
you
trying to.
guys.
We're not trying to screw you guys out of money. It's real merch.
Everybody always is like,
Right.
why don't you guys have anything? It's just like, oh.
We want to make
Like,
sure you guys
I
are taken
bought it
care
all.
of.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly. We want to make
I'm
sure you
just
guys
such a
get
big
it first.
fan.
Yeah.
I got you guys.
Respect.
Thank
Respect.
you.
But on top of that, make sure you kill the like button,
Ooh, kill
brutally
it.
murder the smash button,
Well, I don't know if we need to do that.
literally water torture the subscribe button.
That seems a little extreme.
You want to do it. You want to do it.
Just tap those buttons.
No, people have a lot of urges they need to get out in everyday life. They just need to get it out on those subscribe buttons, those like buttons. Take out the frustrations.
Yeah, go through every one of our videos and like it.
Hate like it.
Yeah.
Just get pissed and just hit fuck you guys like.
Yeah, do that. I like that.
Good idea.
And then the website, follow us on social medias, all of them. They're down below.
We got some Instas,
Yep.
some Twitlers, Twatlers,
I think twatters.
some tweeting, some twats.
Yeah,
We got some pickle talks
we do.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Pickle talk.
Yeah, whenever I remember.
We have the Untappd, at least on my profile. We're still trying to make a joint one or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we'll get to the joint one eventually. probably.
Then we got the Fosse book.
Oh yeah.
So that's the So I think that's the roundup.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm probably forgetting one. I'm a
And
terrible plug artist.
maybe we have some fans out there that have made some things we don't even know about.
If you have fan art,
Send it our way.
send it to us. That would be amazing. It will
You
get
don't even
featured on the
have
show.
to- you don't
If you
even
guys
have
make
to,
some
like-
fan fiction or like some me and Matt ship together, who knows?
Yeah, you don't
That's a
even
whole
have
thing.
to send it, like physically send it. Just send us scan it, send us an email. That'll be good
Yeah,
enough.
scan us an email. Fax us one. I heard you want it.
Don't do that.
Don't know if we could get
Yeah,
received.
I was like, I don't know how to receive a fax. Send it to the library.
We'll
Yeah.
get there eventually.
But yeah, as I said earlier, that's the plug session, and we have a guest this week.
Plug sesh.
So
Oh, my sister, Alexis.
Yep. And we're just gonna jump into the beers, yeah? Beers,
guess first?
ciders.
Guess go first.
Yeah, guess always goes
Guess
first.
go first.
Okay. Well, I have a Club Tails here, Bahama Mama.
Club tails.
I have
So-
never tried these before.
Okay, so is there a mother in the Bahamas that created this drink, or what's the
Yes.
what's the originality of this? You want to give us a fake origin story of this drink, real quick? What do you think it began?
It just come out. It's brand new.
Oh, it just came out. Like no one knows where it
Yeah.
came from. It just
right, yeah. It's just
exploded
brand
onto
new.
the scene like an
And I
underground
got
artist.
it from Walmart. So
Oh, the
Ah,
there's that,
Wally
yeah.
World.
So it's a tropical
That's
fusion.
right near you guys.
Tropical.
It's a tropical fusion of sensational strawberry, cherry, and citrus. Check it.
10%.
10%. That's a good amount.
That is a good
A
amount.
good amount.
You see, it's glaring.
Careful with that. Careful
Oh,
with
there
that.
I know. I'm gonna drink this much, and
you go.
we'll see.
All right. Well, go ahead and crack her open and tell us what it's like. Tell us how.
Did you hear that?
What? Tell us what country you were transported to after taking a sip.
Okay.
First country that comes to mind. Okay.
Oh,
Hopefully
well,
it's in the
it smells
Bahamas.
super, super fruity.
I would hope. I would hope. If it
Bahamas,
wasn't,
yeah.
if it wasn't, it'd be sketched.
Oh my god, that is delicious.
No, that's even worse.
I'm definitely in the Bahamas right now.
You're in the
Ah, the
Bahamas, really?
Yep, that's where I'm at.
Are you on the beach? Are you getting waved
I'm at
by
the
some
bar
palm?
right now.
Oh, the bar. Swim up bar even.
No, and it's
Yeah.
really good. I love it.
Good. I mean, that'd probably been good, just like poured over ice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll make a
actually,
slushy.
the place,
That'd be good.
You make slushies out of anything.
the place I work, when you get cocktails, they come in canned cocktails, and yeah,
And tails.
they literally just pour it over ice and then hand it to them.
I would get pissed, but like I get it.
Yeah.
I get it if you're not a cocktail bar, but I would be like, no.
Yeah, no, yeah, like that's why I said I was like,
Like if I'm getting a poured out like Manhattan or old fashioned, which literally has like 3 or 4 ingredients, I'm gonna be like, what are you doing, homie?
so
Don't tell
what,
Matt
what
I'm
do you
voting for Jake.
what do you rate your beer
Out of
or
5.
your cocktail?
Or mocktail. I don't know the difference
Or-
between.
Honestly,
I think the mocktail has no alcohol.
Does it really?
oh,
Yeah,
this
I
has
think-
alcohol.
A
Honestly, I
lot
think
of
it's a 5.
5.
Yeah,
I almost
like
broke a glass
I don't
over
think
that.
Don't break
you
a
guys
glass.
realize how much I'm loving this right now, and I would
I-
definitely drink it like 6 more times today.
6? Oh, okay.
That's a high number considering the alcohol percentage.
Like I
mean,
know, and I
but
don't even drink that
it
much,
comes
but I
in a
actually really
solid-
like this.
If that comes in a solid 6-pack, like
That's
one
a-
every
Would
couple,
regret a hangover over 5.
Worth
if
it.
we're keeping ski.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Well, Matt, since you already cracked open,
Yeah, I'm
got a
already
little
like
bear on
halfway
yours,
done
get a little
through
hazy
mine.
IPA.
Well, we'll let you go because I'm pretty much almost done with this one.
I don't even know what I'm drinking.
Well,
Matt said this was in the fridge, and I said,
alright.
bet.
Well, while Colin pours it out,
Not Monster, apparently.
I will explain it. So Colin has a
I was not expecting that color. Even though you told me, I was not expecting it. Not expecting.
Colin has a Yonder Palisade cider. And it is that. That is the color it is. And it is
Looks
a
like Disney
it's like
wine. like
yeah,
red wine.
honestly, it tastes really similar in my opinion to red wine, like a sweet wine. It's not bad.
Is it like supposed to be like a strawberry forward cider?
Probably something.
Because that's
in
what I'm
that line.
tasting.
Yeah,
It's
probably
actually
somewhere
really
there.
interesting that I can drink it this because I'll actually like not be like preconceived to any kind of tasting notes that are on the can. So I'm like actually trying to taste and guess the
Yeah,
flavors
figure it
like
out.
as I'm there. But yeah, it tastes like kind of like a strawberry cider.
Yeah, it's a popular seller from work at work.
Honestly, better ciders I've had.
Nice. Okay.
I would give it if I drank more ciders, I would drink this one out of 5.
Good score. Good
I do it for
score
you.
there. Yeah.
I do it
No,
for you.
I definitely believe that. I definitely believe that. All right. Well, I have just a swag left, but I could give it to you guys straight. So we
Or
like,
crooked.
or whenever. We got a P Frame Hazy IPA, and it is that. It is a hazy IPA. 6.8%
Matt
alcohol.
never drinks hazy IPAs, Lex.
I actually don't.
First
This
time.
is first time in a long time, like a long. 3 days or something. We have
wild.
see through the haze, says them, where lush aromas of sweet papaya and God. Okay, little rant here. Not a
Okay.
fan of the silver silver writing on cans.
Does it feel different than the actual can?
It's not that. No, it's all like still a printed can or
Yeah.
whatever. But it's just so fucking hard to read. Like you gotta like put it in the
Oh,
light
yeah.
to just read it.
It'll
And
pee
like
freely.
yeah, and if it's like you get the glare, it just gets a little bit rough. So we're sweet papayas and mango dance. What? The papayas are dancing with the mangoes. Getting freaky tonight. With juicy notes of white grape. There's white grape in here. You could call this a wine and citrus.
You know what I've heard?
What?
I've heard that durian is a really good
Fruit.
the one that smells really bad. You ever heard of that fruit?
Oh, is that the stuff that used to be at the old school?
Those are ginkgo.
Oh.
This is durian. This is like a fruit that you really aren't allowed to take it on out like public
Because it's that
it
bad.
smells that bad. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So like I don't know what countries have it, but like apparently I heard from streamers on Twitch that are like, yo, once you've had this god tier stuff, you can get past the smell.
Wow.
That's what I hear.
Well, that's like that.
Like cheeses are like that too.
Well, that one tuna fish sardine thing I was telling you about. Some like Swedish dish.
Swedish chef.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's a Swedish fish.
I love
Those are-
Swedish fish.
They're good.
That's
Those are
my
good.
Fish
favorite.
aren't bad.
Yes.
They're not bad. But I don't remember what
It was like a dish or something like that.
Yeah, it was like in a sardines can or something.
Okay.
Yeah, like preserved. And Hassan and Lugwood, there's probably a video you could see of them eating it, and it's supposed to be like the stinkiest food out there.
Ugh.
And the same idea, like you
Yeah.
can't take it on certain places because it smells so.
But they
goddamn
liked
bad.
it?
Hassan was like, it wasn't that bad. Everybody else almost threw up. They said it was it was just the saltiest.
I think it was
fucking
one of
thing
those
ever.
things that if you plug your nose and ate it.
He just was like eating like
See, I'm gross like that too, because like I can eat a lot of foods and nothing would faze me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You're not gonna see if we try it. I don't even know how to get it because.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm not in that kind of we'll see as in like a we'll
Yeah.
see like
Oh, okay.
knows?
I was gonna say
Lex,
if we try that, we're going outside.
what's the weirdest food you've ever had?
The weirdest food?
Like something that was just like off the wall and you're like, I don't know if I'm ever have that again.
Like cow tongue or some shit.
I don't think I've really tried anything too crazy.
Or maybe like food
honestly.
combinations that are weird that you like.
Do you like macaroni and ketchup?
Oh,
Every-
I can't stand ketchup. I don't eat
Okay,
ketchup.
Brad. Okay, Brad.
I can
Hate
tell
ketchup
you
too.
weird
Yeah.
stuff that I don't eat, like normal stuff that I don't eat.
Oh, I could. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'd
mean,
probably-
Matt could probably almost beat you on
Yeah, I'd
that.
be like, okay, let's see.
It's
I
not
don't
chicken tenders, pizza, or
know, like,
burgers.
weird foods. I don't get out much.
You never been to Jungle Gyms or anything?
I've
Hey, I haven't
been
either.
there once, and I've gotten coffee, which I loved, and jam.
Okay,
Damn.
damn.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
bad. Well,
maybe
I don't
we'll have
think
you on the
so.
podcast next. We'll have you up on the podcast again, and then you'll have to eat something weird so you can tell us about it.
Yeah.
That's your
will.
assignment.
Okay.
So-
I got you.
go
eat
yeah,
something
go
weird.
go find some like ostrich meat or ostrich egg.
See, me and my mom went down
You know
to
what?
this
I would
place, and
try that though.
Ostrich?
I would.
Mom and I went down to Covington when I was still living in Ohio, and went to a place that served alligator nuggets, and we had them there. They straight like chicken. It was good.
Oh, really?
You know,
I'll have to ask her about that.
I think my parents, when they went down to Key West for whatever, I think they had alligator down there, and my dad was like, "That shit was pretty fucking."
It
good."
wasn't bad. It was not bad.
Yeah, there's
Well, I
no
want to
way.
try alligator. That seems interesting.
I've had bison before. At the same place, I had a bison burger, which is like pretty much everywhere in these.
Yeah, you can get
From
a bison
markets.
burger.
But like,
yeah.
I was expecting a lot more out of it. I think it was just the way.
Okay.
I think it actually was good, but I was pretty underwhelmed the way they cooked it. I'm not gonna cross it off as in like a not great, but like I just think the restaurant I had it at would just didn't know how to make a good fucking burger.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just like some restaurants are just like, let's make it as big as possible without me actually tasting good.
yeah.
And you're just like, because Matt, our resident hamburger expert, probably tell you all about that. People like to build up. It's bigger doesn't mean it's better.
No, yeah, that's like I think the BJ's Brew House or some shit. They have like
Yeah.
a fucking crazy ass. It's like this big.
Small child almost.
Yeah, it's like seriously, you don't fit that in your mouth.
What do you do?
You exactly like how do you
unhinge your
eat
jaw,
that? Like
break your jaw, snake, put it in, and surgery
See,
afterward. You're already on the way to the medical tent.
I feel like you literally just look at it and you're like, can I get another set of buns? And you just split the bitch in half. You take the picture, be like, yeah, I'm about to do this.
I'm about to eat this.
And
3
then-
days later, you're still eating it.
Yeah, and then you actually just get 2 sets of buns and you break it up into like 3 burgers.
Not a smart. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you can have it like a. I would even deconstruct it on my plate and just be like, okay, I'm fork and knife in this. And just kind of like a deconstructed burger. Just kind of eating stuff like.
See, I would need.
Right, but that's still not the same as eating a burger,
Not the same.
though.
It's
Like,
exactly.
that's really it.
But like, what do you do? What would you do if there's a burger that's too big?
Like it's like we're talking.
Maybe you get the pressure.
Yeah,
the
you
smush
smash it.
Yes, a hydraulic
You smash
press.
the smash.
Oh,
Hydraulic press.
yes. You
Shout
know,
out to
because
that
I just
YouTube
keep one of
channel.
them in
Yeah.
my purse, so when I get to the restaurant, I'll
Yeah,
just
those
pull it out.
100-pound.
Just
Right,
have your
it makes
husband,
sense.
have Scott, your
carry it
husband,
with
just
me.
be like, "Hey, honey, can you do this for me?" And just like he presses it down.
He just gets
Yeah.
up on the table and just like.
He's like, thanks."
Yeah, that's how we eat our burgers here in the Midwest.
I would honestly
go.
literally ask the waiter, be like, "What am I supposed to do?"
They're like, yeah, everybody always asks us that question. We just say,
We just serve
we
it.
don't
We
know
have no
why
idea."
you ordered it.
This burger's literally
Right.
$17 and you ordered it. Why would you do that in the first place? Just get a fucking hamburger like normal people. This one has mashed avocado and caramelized jam, onion stuff.
Right, like it
Yeah.
sounded the best, so you have to.
Right? Literally. This has
I mean-
truffle oil.
Yeah, truffle
Truffle
oil.
oil.
This was, yeah.
Eh.
I don't know. I have to be careful with truffles because
Yeah.
it's like a mushroom or some shit. I think something along those lines. Fungus, something. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm always like, hey Miranda, would I like this? And because truffle chocolate is different.
Yes, that is
It's
different.
not made with mushrooms.
It is not.
So when I'm just like truffle, okay, is it chocolate truffle or just mushroom truffle? Uh-oh, it's happening
Hey.
again.
Like, I get it. Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
I had a truffle hot sauce before. It was the weirdest stuff. It was
Really?
weird. It was like one of those things that it didn't go with a lot of stuff, but when the flavors did mesh, it was really good.
Yeah.
So like it was like $15 a bottle, super expensive for a fucking hot sauce.
Wow.
Which if you get into craft hot sauces, that's pretty normal price, honestly.
hot sauces.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, there's another
It's a whole thing.
hobby.
I mean, we watch enough hot ones, you know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But at the same time, it just tasted so unique that you couldn't put it on everything because it would just like it wouldn't pair well with it. It would just puncture through the other flavors.
Oh yeah.
So like I can't remember. I mean, I ended up putting on anything because I'm dumb. It was like hot sauce. It's a really creamy hot sauce.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Creamy.
so I think it went with a lot more standard stuff like burgers and like maybe even like mac and cheese and stuff like that. Like kind of like if you don't make it right, bland stuff.
Oh,
so it kind of
yeah.
like shine through.
Yeah.
But like overall, like if you were like gonna pair it with like in like a seasoning, maybe for wings it'd have been okay. But I don't know. I tried it with like dumb shit. Like, on tacos, I don't think it would have been at all.
Oh yeah.
Like any kind of Mexican food would not have worked.
Oh shit. Well, ad
Ad
break.
break.
First ad break.
Ad break.
Yeah. So
Welcome back from the ad break. That was a great ad break.
it was a good
Honestly,
ad break.
Top 3.
Top 3. Okay.
Top 3 ad break.
Shit, that's putting me up to some pressure.
Who knows?
It could actually be just our third ad break ever. So it might.
Why
just
would it be our
the
third? Anyway, regardless, this is
Anyway,
literally dumb
yeah.
topics. Okay.
Interview.
Interview.
Well, I guess we're kind of already doing that.
Yeah. Way.
We were tying in those.
Lex, do you only have that one drink, or did you grab anything else with you?
I have another one. It's not out here yet, but it's another Club Tales, but it's
Club Tale,
Sex
that's
on the
what
Beach
it's
one.
Oh.
Hanging on the beach. A lot of sand, Matt.
You gotta be
And
careful.
I love
Gotta be
that
careful.
drink, so I'm kind of excited to try that. But I'm still working
Now,
on this one.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we going to?
If you get,
are you going
if you get
to
two
get to it?
10%
Are we going to get
cocktails
to the?
done,
I
I
don't
will
know,
high-five you on
because
the
this is
screen.
pretty good, and I'm about
careful.
halfway already. So we'll.
Oh,
I
shit.
know.
Oh.
Somebody's
So
not
we'll
waking up
see.
at 5:30.
I know.
I've been there. There's days where I'm just like pounding the beers, and I'm like, I have to be up early. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I gotta be at work or whatever.
Right.
I'm just like, it's gonna suck, but right now I'm having a good time.
Yep.
I'm hanging out, and
Taking
I
I
do
nap
get
that.
and
And then,
myself up at 5. I
Ah,
don't
little
have to get up
bitch.
till 6, but
Oh no, we gotta.
Yep.
we'll see how I
yeah, first
feel.
little rep.
Right, right.
We should just sticker cover this.
Sticker cover that, dude. It's gonna be so bad then, because like it's so soft.
Oh yeah.
It would just get fucked up.
Oh yeah, good point.
Fortunately.
Yeah. Especially if anything got spilled.
Yeah,
It
too.
would probably like
Yeah.
seep under it.
You
Yeah,
could
would-
sticker
would-
it and then epoxy over top of it.
On this shitty
Ooh,
table.
yeah, that could be.
We would probably use a better
we would
table.
Probably spend more money in epoxy.
Oh,
than
absolutely.
what
Okay,
this
you know
thing was
what?
worth.
But I
Yeah.
watch the HETV and the DIY shows, so I got you.
Oh. Matt's actually collecting bottle caps to make something like that.
Yeah, right. Well,
Eventually.
right now
yeah?
I'm working on getting like a little fucking wooden cutout of Washington with a bunch of bottle cap holes in it. And I can just put the bottle caps in there.
Oh,
Be a
that's
nice
cool.
nice little wall decoration in my
Yeah.
little corner.
Yeah,
over
we
here.
need to definitely like spruce
Yeah,
have this on the podcast every day.
yeah.
I got Jake.
Yeah, he's there. He's been in a couple of our videos. Yeah.
So I know that you are gonna be visiting here soon in the summer. What are some things out here you're really wanting to go check out? Do you know? You done any
Oh
little
my
research?
gosh. There's a lot. Like,
Praise
I've been
Google.
really looking into it. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot.
There is a lot.
They're-
You're right
they're-
about that.
Yeah.
Honestly, we probably won't get to everything
No,
easily.
I
It's
definitely
more
want to
likely.
see the Space Needle. I definitely want to go
Ah.
on the ferry. And
Ah,
I
yes, it's
definitely
great.
want to see this nasty, weird wall of gum just because.
Yeah, you do. But
He
you're
wants
gonna
to.
see it. You're gonna
Wants
see
to.
it. You're like,
Not as good in person. Everyone thinks they want to see it until they see
know
it.
Kinda
what?
gross.
Like, I just feel like it's there, so I need to see it. Even though
Yeah,
I really
no,
don't
I
want to
get
be
I get it,
anywhere
I get
near
it.
I feel like now that I know it's there, I have to prove to myself that it's there. Like,
You know
I
what you
need
should
to
do?
see
You
it.
should start your own gum wall somewhere
and
where you live.
yeah.
No.
That's a good question.
It probably wouldn't
Good answer. I
catch
mean,
on.
it's a good answer.
It probably
No.
wouldn't catch
It's like,
on.
why is there like 15 pieces of gum in this one spot on this wall? I'm gonna take
Yeah, like-
the owner of that building to be like, I fucking hate whoever did this.
Yeah, they're like, okay, whoever's doing this shit,
Whoever 12-year-old child did this needs to
Yeah.
stop.
you guys think you're
Yeah,
funny?
but just think
Put-
of it. Somebody started it there in Seattle, and everybody was,
It was
like,
a while. It was
okay,
like in
we'll
the-
just go
Oh,
with it.
It was just started in like the 70s, wasn't it? 80s? I don't know what
I
year it
don't
was.
know.
I have no idea.
We'll throw it up on the screen.
Yeah, there you
if
go.
I can figure it out. It might be undisclosed information.
Yeah, but I don't know
Top
why,
secret
but
We
I
just
feel
don't want to
like
sing.
I
We just
want
want
to
to
see
single
it.
anybody out.
Yeah,
Fair. That's fair.
we get the exact person that started it.
Mom said she really wanted to go to the NFT museum here, and I was like,
Are
we
you
won't.
kidding?
She wanted to go to that.
Well, she's getting into the hobby.
She,
you said.
maybe. Who knows? She
Yeah.
says a lot of things.
But
Yeah, it's like we might.
But
I might vandalize it. Who knows?
honestly, I would go to it just to check it out and be like,
But check it out. You mean make fun of it? Yeah, obviously. It would just take.
well, I want to make fun of it, but
Right. Well, it's not like I want to go see the gum wall because I love chewed gum by other people. Like, but just to see
also
it, to
true,
see
yeah,
it
like
off my
yeah,
bucket list.
it is definitely one of those things that you're just like, okay, didn't know that existed,
But
but
now you can tell people
now
that
I
you did
know,
it.
and
Like you actually
yeah.
did it.
Like most of our podcast now is just turned to like talking about Seattle.
well,
Yes.
we do live here.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, and I am pumped to see it. Thank you.
Yeah, we had Maxwell, our last guest. He was giving us all the tidbits of the Seattle.
Well, yeah. If you want to check out his podcast, if you want to learn some.
Yeah, he talked about
Yeah.
the underground little tour you could do.
I haven't even done that yet.
My dad was actually wondering about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said he ran into some people while he was walking around, and
Talking about
he
it and
was
stuff.
he was just like, underground what? He asked me about it. I
So
said,
what's
"Oh,
that
God damn."
about? Like, what is that?
It's an underground tour of Seattle. So like, I don't know what year, but back in like the early 1900s and maybe like late 1800s, the city just like caught on fire.
Like a
And-
Chicago thing.
Yeah, kind of. And they just like built over top of it. And there's still like,
Really?
there's still buildings and shit underneath.
Oh my
Like, you
god,
can
that's
go
so
to.
cool. I didn't know about that.
Apparently, a lot of it's
wanna do
sectioned off, so
that.
you can't do.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff that because you go through the tour and you stick to the tour. There's self-guided tours, but like even then, there's going to be doors and gates you can't get through.
That is so awesome, honestly. I'm
I
about
haven't
to
even
look
done that
into
yet.
that.
Yeah, you'll have to come with us if we do it.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. And honestly, it's super affordable, like
Sure it
20
is,
bucks or something.
Yeah.
Really?
And
I
yeah,
want to do that. That would be really cool.
You have to look into it.
Yeah, it's a quick tour too. It's less than 2 hours. I know that.
Well, wait till at least July 5th, okay? And then I want to come.
Okay.
We can do that.
Calendar's marked.
Oh, July 4th. That'll be fun. Honestly, July 4th will be a good time because this will be the first kind of July 4th since COVID's been a raging bitch.
My first July since I
Yeah.
moved out here.
Well, I
First
don't
summer.
come until the 5th, so I won't be on there on the 4th.
Well, enjoy your 4th, definitely. Just like Colin and I will.
I'll probably be hungover the first day she fucking shows
Yeah,
up.
well, especially, you go to pick him up on the train, you go back,
It's gonna be
It's alright, you can be hungover. I'll be like jet lagged like crazy, so
I mean, yeah, like I said, you guys are
we'll
gonna be
get together
passed
when
out.
we're feeling alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
how my parents were literally, they got home. They got delayed a little bit, so it was even later. But like as soon as they got their hotel, they're like, you know what? Nah, I don't want to go out.
Right?
We're just ready for bed.
Well, I can't wait till like opposites true. Like when I go visit the family in
Oh,
Ohio, like how
yeah.
I'm gonna be like
Well, yeah, you're gonna be wide awake.
wide
You'll be
awake
fucking,
all the
like,
time.
3 o'clock in the
a.m.
morning, and you're gonna be like, pussies, what's
Oh,
going
well,
on?
where the party at?
Yeah, like, okay, let's keep going. Can I get my decaf? Well, you don't drink decaf. But,
I don't know what that word even means at this point.
Come on.
Our family
Caffeine,
loves the
that bad.
caffeine, Matt, okay? Like, we thrive on that shit.
Yeah,
She's not wrong.
this
She's not
kid-
wrong.
I watched this guy drink 12-cup pots of coffee
I
on
own.
a 2-day basis.
I don't. Yeah, I was. I don't
Bet.
drink. I don't drink the whole pot. I just like split it into 2 days.
But that's still on average 6 cups a day. That's a lot.
I think
Well-
I've had 4. And an
But the thing
energy
with
drink.
coffee cups, though, they're so arbitrary in size. Because
Yeah.
you can get a Waffle House small one, and that only is like what,
Maybe
8 ounces? Yeah, 8 ounces.
maybe.
Yeah.
Or you can
that's
get the
not a whole
ones
cup.
that
That,
are
doesn't
just
count.
Like
big.
15 ounces.
Yeah, so
or
like
22
Yeah.
ounces.
a
just
coffee cup is
massive.
a bad unit of measurement. This is very arbitrary.
Yeah, because there's just so many unique styles and
It's true.
Because it's like a ceramic dish. It's so easy to just
Not
like
only
create
that,
your own.
But you could have
Yeah.
little like stuff inside the middle of it.
Yeah.
Statues in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Coffee cups. Website.
Go check them out. Yeah.
Pre-rec.
Oh, you guys have
.com.
coffee cups?
Yes. Color
I
changing
didn't
ones.
know that. I would have got
Well,
some
if you would
too.
actually go to our website like we talk about every week, Lex.
I have
Well,
been on it,
technically.
obviously. Okay? I just
Yeah.
don't dig that deep. I want
Okay,
it
if you
close.
go, I will literally step by step tell you.
Yeah, I'll have to
If
check
you
them
go
out.
on our website, 30recinc.com, you will be greeted with a video presentation of our past guest episodes. But once you click the shop tab, first if you click the tab, it'll be you'll take you to the new arrivals section. But if the tab drops down, you can click on other, and then it should be in that section. Be coffee
Now I
cups
know.
and hats and beanies and mouse pads and
Stickers.
Stacker- well, that's a different tab.
stickers, Yeah, stickers
Different
have
tab.
its own tab. Go pick up some stickers. They're like 2% off.
there you go.
Yeah.
Quick mass with Matt.
2% off. All of the stickers. Go pick them up. They're cheap.
So, yeah, we do have
Well,
coffee
high
cups,
quality.
and they have the little script 30 rec on the side, and they change colors when you pour coffee in them.
Yep. They
Ooh,
get when you get
fancy.
them hot.
Hot and ready,
Yeah.
like Little Caesars.
Ooh. Did you hear about they upped their price to $6 now?
For
What?
hot and ready,
Yeah, a hot and ready is $6.
it's nothing sacred in this fucking world
No.
anymore.
No, it's not.
There's a lot of things
Crazy.
I just count on being the same price. A hot and ready is one of them.
Not anymore.
I want consistent pricing.
I'm pretty sure it's $6 across the board now.
Is it that big of a deal? No,
Wow.
I'm okay with $6.
Yeah, will $6 not make me go to the Little
we don't have
Caesars?
it. We don't have a little.
We don't have one around here, but if it was, would it not make me? No.
Oh, bro.
I would
If it
still
was close
go.
by,
Yeah, I would still, especially if you're like driving home from work or whatever.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You're just like passing. You're like, no, $6 for a medium.
doing a little
pizza?
hot and
Like,
ready for some hot and
You
ready.
guys don't have a Little Caesars around there, though? Like, around where you
We-
live?
I mean, that's a Midwest thing, isn't it?
No, there is actually a couple.
didn't know if that was a
around.
nation. I didn't know if that was a
it's-
nationwide.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, can I ask a serious question, though?
Oh.
Like, you guys don't have Waffle House. Like, where do you eat breakfast? Like, honestly.
Denny's, and like we have literally
Biscuit bitch.
one of the best local breakfast places across the street from us.
Really? Do you miss
It's
Waffle
called-
House? It's a Waffle
I was
Home.
never a fan of Waffle
I-
House.
I love
Oh,
it.
Colin,
Matt, stop.
I'm just
Colin.
saying.
I know.
It was a
Girl,
Waffle Home, wasn't it?
I-
Waffle Home.
I could honestly spend
it
a
wasn't
whole
the house. It was
I
a
could
home.
spend a whole podcast just reciting
I
different
know, I
stories
love
of me
Waffle
being
House.
at
Like,
Waffle
I
House.
feel for you guys because there's not one over there.
There is a Denny's. Denny's is great. I'll give
Yeah.
Denny's a
We
great.
also have IHOP. We have
IHOP
IHOP,
is
in
great.
Cap Hill.
Oh,
IHOP is
yeah?
great, but I do agree the 24. There's really how many 24-hour places do we have here though?
IHOP. That's the only one. Well, for like
Only on
in
the
that-
weekends,
in
isn't
that-
it?
Well, no, they're 24 hours all the time. Yeah. But for
Just not too many 24-hour places out here.
yeah, honestly,
Really?
I mean, maybe in like Spokane and Tacoma and out there, but like
yeah,
in the middle of Seattle where we live, not many 24-hour
Yeah.
places.
yeah, because honestly, you
Now-
can't serve alcohol after.
Because we're also talking to a DoorDasher that pretty much knows a lot of the restaurants in the area, or former
Yeah.
DoorDasher, I should say. So
Yeah, and the McDonald's that was 24 hours.
Yeah.
They just closed the doors.
yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah,
So, if
yeah,
you're like after
maybe,
11 o'clock, you're kind of SOL when it comes to food.
KFC, you can get them. I think they close at like 2 a.m.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a combo place with Taco Bell. That's like in this area. If you go down to like Soda or whatever,
Yeah.
there's Jack in the Box. It's open 24/7.
Back to the box, I hated it at first. Came around on it the second time I had it. Came around on it, Matt. I didn't hate it as much the second time.
Jack in the Box is pretty good.
It's
They got a lot
Okay.
going on.
okay. They have so much going. Have you ever seen Jack in the Box or know what that is, Lex?
See what?
A place called Jack in the Box.
I feel like I've heard of it, but I can't think
It's
of
like
it right
white
now.
white circle face guy with the little cone.
Yeah, I know who
Okay,
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
So
yeah,
Yeah,
basically,
but I don't
it's
know if I've ever been there.
basically it's every late night food that you would crave in one restaurant.
Yeah,
It has
kinda is.
Really?
it has
Yeah,
tacos, burgers,
breakfast all day.
breakfast all day, chicken sandwiches, obviously. Yeah,
It's like Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's mushed together.
but done
I
in
feel
a
like I
super
need that
Generic
right now.
way.
super mediocre way. It's super mediocre. Not tasting wise great, but like if you just want variety
It's job
and you're
done.
super hungry and or hungover and or drunk / stoned, pretty great.
It's pretty
That's the
good.
You're
place to go,
indecisive,
huh?
you know.
Yeah, like
people.
you,
All right.
because you could like.
I literally
maybe-
last time I went there, I got a chicken sandwich with like 2 tacos as a side.
Yeah,
That's
like-
awesome.
yeah, because like you just don't know. You don't know what you want at
Yeah.
that point. You're
Yep.
like,
Right.
do I want like a burger? Like, because you
Like
can
you
just go
want a
Jack in the Box
variety
and you
sampler.
just like, yeah,
Really
yeah, you
could.
can literally just play. Here I can get a little bit of everything. I can get a little
That's
bit of Taco Bell. I
awesome.
can get a little bit.
That
of Burger
being
King, I can
said,
get a little McDonald's.
Every local place that's around here tops any kind of
Yeah,
any kind of franchise chain restaurant you can think of. A local place around here is gonna beat the pants off of.
Honestly,
that's why
I was
there's
just
not a
gonna
lot of-
ask you about that, like all the local places around.
yeah.
Bro,
There's not a lot.
When
of
you come out here, you will
franchisees.
literally be like, "Why do I settle for mediocrity where I live?"
Yeah. What's your
Yeah,
favorite?
you'll be. I love Biscuit Bitch. I really do. That's the
Yeah.
best breakfast I've had around here.
Biscuit
Um,
bitch. Is that what you're
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh, like okay, I just had to make sure.
No,
Yeah, that's literally what it's called.
That's
There's been
already
sushi
my
I've had
favorite
here.
place, and I haven't even tried it yet.
yeah, it's so good.
It was before I even moved out here, I actually was like looking around like on Google maps at places like, oh, if we live here, we could go to this place and stuff like that. Biscuit Bitch was probably number 1 on that list. The
Yeah.
moment I found out there was a place called Biscuit Bitch, I was like,
Right.
I'm sold. I'm
Sold.
literally sold. I'm moving to this city right now.
I'm thinking the same thing right now. Like that's where I
Yeah.
want to be.
Exactly.
Pizza wise, when we take the ferry to Bainbridge, there's this Italian place. I don't remember what the fucking name of it is.
It's some
doesn't matter.
weird Italian name.
Literally
yeah.
doesn't matter. But it's the most authentic Italian pizza that I've ever had.
Sicilian as you get.
Like the names of the pizza is straight off like an Italian dictionary. Like
Really?
oh my
Yeah,
god.
You look like a
It's-
fool when you're saying them.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. But you just like, it's not like it doesn't represent all of the pizza in the area because it's so like unique. There's so many different kinds of pizza you can
Yeah,
get.
we have every type of pizza.
Because Matt
here.
works at Zeke's and he like there's that even is a certain kind of pizza.
Yeah.
And this pizza I'm talking about is completely
Mhm.
end of the other end of the spectrum of it.
Yeah, really.
Really?
And then there's like some deep dish ones that we've had. That
Pizza Mart.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
I would consider them deep dish.
there's just like you could have like pizza like 3 different
And
kinds.
then
like
you can
for-
get pizza by the slice. There's
Yeah.
so many pizza by the slices where you get those
Or-
fat fucking
yeah.
New York slices.
exactly. So there's definitely
It-
like
it's crazy out here.
Yeah.
Like you have like we don't have necessarily like a Seattle pizza style,
yeah.
but we are like such a melting
I
pot.
will say
we have all of the pizza styles
That's awesome.
clam chowder I had.
It's like variety.
at ours.
No, it wasn't Ivar's. It was the place that was across the bike mark.
Oh,
you
the
gotta go
Brew and
check
Grill. Or
Yeah.
Brew-
Yeah,
Bar
it
and
was that
Grill.
place. Dude, best clam chowder. Oh, it was so good,
My
dude.
dad
That was so good.
roasted the salad there. He's like, "This is imitation crab, imitation crab." My
Really?
dad, yeah, my
I thought the salad. I mean, I didn't have a seafood salad, but I thought the salad was
see,
okay.
I don't know. I take kind of some things that my dad says with a grain of salt because I feel like he's a little bit critic. He's a little too hard of a critic sometimes.
Fair. But you do have to check it out, Pike Market, if that wasn't on a
Yeah.
thing to do. It's like the world's. I don't want to say world's, but like
oh, I think
it's like the-
it is world.
it is like maybe I would just say United States best flea market.
I
Oh,
wanna go.
it's the biggest. Yeah, it's the
It's
biggest.
3 levels. It's 3 floors of just
Are
like
you serious?
3 floors, and you just
Shoulder to
you
shoulder
will
people.
literally walk, and you're just like, oh, let's walk through this doorway. Oh, let's walk through this doorway.
You'll get,
So
you'll
is
get
it
lost
all
easily.
indoor?
Both.
It's like a mixture of indoor, outdoor.
Is it?
There's like if you go underneath, it'll be all kind of indoor, but it's still like it's like a mall at that point. You're like walking through
That's
an
so
alleyway,
cool.
and there's like shops you walk into.
Is it
And then-
anything like Trader's World? So I know what I'm comparing to.
It's kind of like it, but at the same time, it's not like as spread out. It's
Yeah,
very
it's-
condensed.
It's
Like you'll have
all right
shops
there.
like next to each other.
yeah,
Like
your aisleway is probably no bigger than 10 feet.
yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
it's
you'll-
I
tight.
just gotta
I mean-
see where
especially
I'm
on, like-
comparing
We're gonna
it
have
to.
see. Well, they're gonna be here during the week, so it's not gonna be as
Yeah,
crowded this
that'll be
weekend.
good. That'll
If
be
we
good.
went on the weekends, it's shoulder to shoulder, like completely no way around. Like people, like
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
just
we're
kind of like move with the
doing-
crowd.
I'm coming over like during the week, but it's right after a holiday. Like, do you think that'd be okay for a time for me to go, or do you think that's gonna be
Honestly,
messy?
because you guys probably won't be doing much on the 5th, because that's you.
no, you'll be
yeah.
sleeping.
Yeah,
I'll
on the
be
6th,
crazy.
honestly, I bet it'll be pretty chill.
Yeah.
I bet by the
Maybe
time
we'll
you guys,
have
I would
if you
venture
go
to say
out,
so. Yeah.
yeah, if you go out on the 6th or the 7th, the holiday festivities will be over because I think the 4th is
Independence Day,
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know exactly what date that is though.
July 4th.
Well, I meant of
It's
the
on
week.
the 4th. Yeah. I think
I don't know what
honestly
day
the 4th falls on a Monday because we're leaving the 5th and that's Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
I would.
So,
with that
yeah,
assumption, sounds pretty spot on.
that
Yeah.
means yeah. So we're yeah. Everybody will be done with the weekend
Yeah.
stuff by the 4th because they gotta get back to work on the 5th.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, it should be
except
good.
Me, so here I come.
There you go. There you go.
Exactly.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Timing.
Is there anything else out there that you guys recommend? Anything super cool? Anything you gotta go see?
You could see the Fremont Troll.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that.
What's that?
It's
I haven't seen that. I don't know.
it's like this gigantic statue of a troll, and they put it underneath State Route 99.
Give me a picture of it. But I didn't see the actual person. yet.
I actually saw probably about a month or two ago, and I was like, wow,
huh.
that's okay.
That is what it is.
I had to go pick up a DoorDash or something, and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh shit, okay, that's what that is.
But see, all of the funny thing about where we live though is that we live in the middle of like the financial district, like all the outlet
Right,
stores,
yeah.
all of the what was I telling you about that one place with the biggest like camping like outlet mall like in the area?
I remember you
Vaguely,
telling me
yeah.
about it,
I don't
but,
remember
like,
the
I
name of
don't-
it, but
yeah.
like there it's like huge. It's like a Cabela's basically back in Michigan.
That's awesome. I love Cabela's.
But it's like a camp. It's like specifically for camping and stuff like that. I don't remember where it's at, but I wanted to check it out at one. I mean, we could spend all day fucking talking about stuff we could hit up. So there's
Yeah.
endless stuff to do here.
Yeah, there really is. Like I've lived here for
I mean, we're not even we
A
haven't
year
even
and a
brought
half.
up any of the breweries we're gonna hit up too.
yeah.
Honestly,
I've lived here for a year and a
I really
half.
want to go to a brewery. Brewery? I
Beer-
can't even say it.
Gotta get
I have
those
never
breweries.
been to one before. Like I
never-
never have. No.
There's a couple even near you.
I know.
Kind of the winery
No.
in Wap. I mean, where winery?
No,
I
I've
wouldn't
never
say-
even been to the winery over here either.
really.
Wow.
Yeah.
It goes all the time though. That's why I was kind of confused.
Yeah.
Surprised that you should.
No, so I'd really like to go to one. So that'd be really cool if I could go with you.
I mean, there's walking
There's-
distances everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny because mom kept talking about getting a taxi and Ubers for stuff, and I'm like, it'd be the worst waste
walk.
of money.
Yeah.
It'd be the worst waste of
Yeah.
money you've ever did.
Yep.
Everything's either train or fucking walkable. And that's all you need.
Honestly, I'd want to walk everywhere just to see
The
You will.
everything. Like,
Well.
the
really.
only problem that you would probably have to Uber/Lyft is to get to Ballard if you want to do the brewery walk or whatever. Because
at the same
train
time-
doesn't go that direct.
I mean, all the same time, like we have Cloudburst and Red Hook and
Oh
Elysian.
yeah, you can
and
take the train up to Cap Hill and
I'm
be
saying,
fine. Yeah. But like when you come to Seattle, like it's known as like Ballard, Fremont. Like you got your fucking like 13, potentially like 16. I think there's a couple more opening up here this summer.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still trying to learn the area
Yeah,
on top of
exactly. Like,
everything.
yeah,
I've
it's
only been
constantly
here for
changing.
6 months.
Yeah, we're going on
7
6 months. Yeah.
Still have not learned the whole area yet.
Yeah.
I did go to a Home Depot that was right next to the Starbucks headquarters that I
Ooh,
didn't realize. I was just like, hey, that's the thing. Nice. And when I say that the Mount Rainier looks really cool in the distance, you won't understand until you see it.
Yeah, that's true.
Ad break.
Yep.
Ad break. We just came back from ad break.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. What? Hope you like that ad break.
West Coast, best coast.
I wonder if it was a real ad break or a non-real ad break.
A fake one.
Fake one.
Fake.
So like another thing my mom brought up was that she was like, "Hey, Colin, you should like take your you should just drive down to LA once and just see like check that out." I'm like, "Mom, listen."
Does she know how far that is?
She didn't.
Oh.
That's I don't think she realized that that's like a Florida drive from Ohio.
Yeah, I was about to say
away.
it's not like just because there's only 3 states you got to get through.
California
doesn't make it shorter.
Kind of big.
Yeah. Like
I mean, the farthest I would be willing to travel from here, like on just a day trip, was probably be Portland.
Yeah, that's about a 3-hour trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like from where you live, Lex, to like Cleveland, like from here to Portland almost.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So.
Well, and see, you say that's crazy, but people would say where you live to Cleveland is crazy.
Right.
I mean, everyone from Ohio thinks a 4-hour drive is nothing.
That's true. They're
right,
like, oh,
it's not.
For some reason, for some reason, people from Ohio are just like,
just a little
yo,
bit.
Drive that real quick. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I guess
it's always
Ohio's just
fine.
so like wide and stuff. Like you're just used to
when you
like,
live in the middle of nowhere like we do.
Places.
When we used to, like when I used to live back home, like everywhere was drivable. So you never thought anything of it. And that's just another thing that Matt and I've always talked about of like how there's no real like sense of public transport back home. So you don't really understand of like everything's drivable there. So like what I'm trying to say is like here, if it's a 20-minute walk, that's nothing. We're walking easily. But like back home, I'm just saying like when you don't walk 20 minutes to do anything. Yeah. Unless you're drunk as hell and want to leave your car there and going back from a bar. That's the only reason you're going to be walking 20 minutes.
Yeah, where you used to live to Snap Fitness. It'd probably take you about 20 minutes to walk that. But 10 out of 10 times
20 minutes would be a drive, not really a walk, but away from like St. Mary's to Wapak, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying like you're a lot more ready to do 20-minute walks here.
You think that's that far?
Oh,
and it's
yeah. It was a 20-minute bike ride from my house on the east side to Snap Fitness, so I would assume it'd probably be about a 20-minute walk.
Let me tell you what, I remember one time in high school that I walked from about Kmart from Spring Street, and that took us about 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 45, about there. Yeah.
And you're just like, why the fuck am I walking this far? This is the worst.
To drive.
And then like at the same time, when you walk here, it's like there's so much condensed in such a small area. You're just like, 20 minutes seems nothing.
Yeah.
20 minutes seems like, oh, dude, I could walk literally like
a
whole new section of town.
You're not looking at corn every 2 blocks, so I mean, it's something different.
Yeah, and that's another thing. That, like we do have so many other options of shit to look at. Like, 40-foot fucking
skyscrapers are everywhere. There's a fucking homeless person trying to like shank someone like for money.
Normally they're not being mean about it.
No, I'm just being an asshole. But
is
like,
there a nice way to shank somebody?
If you ask them, like, so hey guys, like,
shank.
Can I give you a little quick shanking to just a
tenderize,
little,
just for tenderizing purposes?
Yeah, just get a little taste.
Oh,
whatever works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like, so like my perception of walking distance is just like completely changed since I've been out here.
It's also different though.
It's also different.
Yeah,
but
like
same. But if I ever move back home, like I don't think I would still like be like, oh, I'm gonna walk to McDonald's. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna drive.
Well, and that's because like you have to. There's literally no
exactly. There's no
crosswalk for Indian Avenue.
That's really, you probably know this like before I did, but like the sidewalks to get to places are non-existent.
Exactly.
You can't walk to those areas, but you have to drive. There's no sidewalks.
In St. Mary's.
Crazy.
It's in certain areas you don't need to have a sidewalk.
That's crazy.
Like you can opt out to be like, no, I don't want that in my yard.
I don't know why you would. Crazy to me.
You don't want the concrete in it. I don't know. I don't know what it'd be, but like, yeah, you have the option, and that it just goes back to the car created St. Mary's. Like St. Mary's was created off of vehicle.
Fuck automobiles. Fuck cars, man. They're overrated.
I am
overrated.
100%.
Public transport is where it's at.
I agree. Like it cost me and Miranda, well, just one person, cost me like $150.
But I also understand how it can't be implemented. I get it.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money you're sinking in for no.
But
yeah, I couldn't imagine using something like
imagine
that. That would just be crazy to me.
What if you didn't give everybody 3 acres of land? What if you gave everybody a ½ acre of land?
Okay, now you're talking crazy for people back home.
I know, man.
You're talking people crazy.
It's pretty crazy talk, but I'm just saying, what if you just didn't have to sprawl as the city folk
But then you're getting into the part where like farming and stuff like that. So then you're getting in that kind of area.
The farmers,
right? Don't.
But the farmers also
some
get
people
their
just want to be away from
the.
Some people want to be away from the small town or something. They just want 5 acres so they could ride their 4-wheelers.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. They just want to be like, oh yeah, I live on 5 acres of land. Oh, you only have I got more acres.
I don't know.
Acres? More acreage.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what everyone's fascination of having a huge backyard.
Don't fight with them in their corn. They want their cornfields. You just let them go.
I'll give you like I have
farming. It makes sense. It makes sense.
I got no problem with 50 acres of farmland.
Yeah.
That's actually creating shit. 50 acres of woods. You're not, other than like letting a couple people here and there hunt.
I wish there was bigger woods areas in Ohio and not just randomly spread it out ones in the country.
Yeah, it's just like
a grouping of trees.
It's like 1 acre of trees, and like the rest is just farmland around.
It gives you a whole new perspective when you like start. When I moved across the country and saw everything, like you're just like, I haven't seen a house in 200 miles.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, we're flying out there, but I would love to drive out there. Just
it was one of my greatest things that's ever happened in my life was driving across the country, because I got to see Montana, I got to see
South Dakota,
I got to see coming into
we drove through a little
Washington,
bit of Idaho, Washington.
It's just like it.
Yeah, see, that is so awesome.
Montana, underrated state.
Yeah,
and
really
you drove through like all 4 seasons in like 2 days, didn't you?
Yeah,
we really did. I was getting
because we left. It was 60.
Yeah,
and then at one point when we got to Montana, it was
snowing. Yeah, like it was
huge flakes.
We were in shorts and fucking t-shirts.
Yeah, and we were like, "What the fuck did this?" Because at one point we knew that there was because we stayed at the Days Inn. It was the Days Inn because we were like, There's a winter weather advisory. We were like, what the fuck?
Our friend Cody and Alyssa.
Because they were also on their fucking honeymoon.
And they got hit by the storm that we got hit by. That we had to drive through. Yeah.
Wow.
It was insane, dude.
It was pretty intense. And I was just like, and Miranda called me. She was like, hey, how's it going? I was just like, love to talk to you right now, but like shit is not great right now. So like
it is literally
30
fucking snowing in Montana.
Yeah, like we had like super bad weather and everything. So
that's what I was telling my cousin though. With all that super bad weather, Missoula. Say it.
Shit.
Say it.
Missoula.
Missoula. That's what it was. was one of the coolest towns I've ever seen.
I agree. Like
coolest towns.
I always said.
Where's that at?
It's in Montana. It's where the Montana's like their university, the Montana Grizzlies. They that's where their stadium and all that stuff is. And like in the middle of fucking town, there's a giant fucking mountain with an M on it.
It is just huge.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's so cool.
Such a unique town.
Like if you would Google Earth it, you'd be like, no way. I'd be like, no.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy as fuck. We stayed at the Motel 6.
Yeah, I was driving out there just to see all that because that was awesome. Like I love seeing your guys' pictures and stuff you posted on there and stuff you sent
I have more I haven't posted yet, unfortunately.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we didn't actually do too much when we were in Missoula just because we were fucking booking it to get here.
Right.
But when Miranda and we went out on one night.
I mean, we went to the bar.
Yeah, we went to the bar, and essentially that's what Miranda and I did. But it just it's that place has such a nightlife for being in the middle of Montana, in the middle of a college. Like it is in the middle of a college town. Like it is you only live in Missoula because you go to college at University of Montana.
Right.
And it was just dope. Straight up. Like I was just like,
cool
I told
place.
Miranda, I said, if we can't make it in Seattle, we can make it in
Bro,
Missoula.
I wouldn't even be mad if I lived in Montana.
Hell no. Every day just waking up to that mountain, just like
that's like Wyoming.
That bad.
That's like when everyone when we went through that's where Wyoming and stuff. I don't know. Did we go through Wyoming at all? I think we did.
No,
we didn't?
I don't think Wyoming we shouldn't have because it'd been South Dakota.
But it's basically
Montana,
it's basically the same thing as Montana though. I feel like Wyoming's probably a lot like
Wyoming's
that.
like
south,
but yeah.
Why don't you tell her why Iowa sucks and I'm gonna grab a beer.
Why
does Iowa suck?
Iowa sucks because, well, first off, so we got there. We're like, okay, we're gonna our first. Is it? Shouldn't be. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. So we go up there. We're like, okay, first stop, Sioux Falls, Iowa. It's like a 8-hour drive, whatever. We'll get there.
Yeah.
That won't be that bad. We get there, and it was that bad because the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Penn State when they were ranked 3rd in the fucking country.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So like it was just busy in Sioux Falls, so busy we could not get.
That was Des Moines, was it?
Oh, it was Des Moines. Des Moines.
That was the
Sioux Falls where we ended up actually staying.
Yeah. It was like what 100 miles away.
That was like maybe more than that. No, yeah, like so we get into Des Moines in Iowa at like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
I thought it was later than that.
Oh, it was way
like midnight.
Later.
It was like midnight
later.
1.
No, I think it was like
3.
Yeah,
3?
because remember I was convinced. I was like, bro, if we can get a place, I'm buying a beer and smacking it right now.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, we have to wait till like 5 a.m. or something. So it was
like,
yeah, it was between like 3 to 5 a.m.
Basically, all the hotels were booked up because of this fucking football game. And wasn't there a fucking like Trump rally too?
Well, we were going to go to Iowa City, and we called a bunch of the places there, and like hotels and whatnot. And like, oh, you got any bookings? They're like, no, we're booked up. Come to find out, there was a Trump rally in Iowa City that a shit ton of people were at.
Yep, and everything was booked up there.
Literally, the whole fucking state of Iowa was just like booked up because there was two goddamn cities.
On top of that, it's the flattest, most boring state to drive through. It's like Indiana levels of like red.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's on Kansas level. Because Kansas level was rough.
I've never been to Kansas.
We didn't do that. You didn't have to experience that.
Oh, that sounds pretty bad, though.
It was not great. But I can't, it's got to be it's got to be number 2. It's got to be number 2. There's no way. It was so bad. It was just like.
But long story short, we had to drive like an extra 100 miles, it seemed like. Then we
had to drive to a different state.
We had to drive to outside of Montana, right?
Well,
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
South Dakota. Then we stopped at a gas station out in some city because they had to call around for hotels for us.
Well, that was at in
Sioux Falls.
That was in Des Moines.
I was in Des Moines that we did that?
Yeah, remember, because we hit up the dude and the dude at the hotel.
That was a different city, though, I thought.
No. It might have been Iowa City.
Might have been Iowa City.
Yeah, so we're still in Iowa.
Yeah.
Maybe like 50 miles
But literally,
later.
we went into this gas station at 4 a.m.
Something like that, yeah.
4 a.m. and was like, hey, because we were going to buy energy drinks and beer.
Yeah.
Because that's what we were living off of at this trip.
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
So we were just like, God damn, we've been through a lot. And before we got in there, we were calling around because we tried to go into places to get a night or a day or whatever you want to call that.
30 minutes sleep.
Literally 30 minutes for sleep. We could have slept in the car, but we were at this point, we were just like determined.
Right.
But then we went in there and tried to buy, and then they told us that we couldn't buy beer because it wasn't early enough. So we had, they started selling like 5 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ. We bought energy drinks. We bought some snacks. And the ladies were just like hearing our story because they were just like confused as fuck. And we were like pretty much like low key like told them our story without like telling them. They were like, so why are you here like such and such buying all these energy drinks? We're like, well, blah, blah, blah. We're driving across the country. They're like,
right.
Oh, fuck. You guys need somewhere to stay. Because like, I think we like pretty much like alluded to that.
Yeah.
And they were just like, oh, let us call around for you. So they did. Didn't work, obviously. So we were like, hey, this is at a Casey's, I think it was called.
I think
Casey's? That's all we saw out there.
Something. Yeah.
That's like the fucking like marathon fucking like Circle K of the West is like
wow.
of that area. It's called Casey's. So we got our energy drinks, went off on our way, and we probably drove for another 30, 40 miles at least.
Yeah, 50 potentially.
But then when we finally found a place to stay, we had to wait for them to clear out the room. So we killed time going to Walmart.
Well, no, that was for breakfast.
But we had to kill time.
We had to kill time to wait for breakfast to open.
Yeah.
At IHOP,
7,
Denny's,
8-ish.
Whatever.
Oh my
the
god.
hell
It was an IHOP, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like they opened up at like 6 a.m. and we were sitting in the parking lot at like 5:30, like, well, let's just go to this Walmart
while we walk around. Like, we're tired.
We literally,
he's been awake for 35 hours at this point.
Yeah.
What
He's been awake for that.
Midwest thing to do, though. Just go walk around.
It was just right next to it.
Well, and that's why I kept saying. I said,
if we would have slept in the car, we wouldn't have woke up.
Nah, probably not.
There's no way we would have woke up.
I was just like, we just got to keep going. Got to keep going.
Yeah. What else do you do?
So literally, we walked in a Walmart, killed time, went to eat breakfast at IHOP, and then we went to Inn. I tell you what, that breakfast hit though. Well, Lex, it was nice to have you as a guest. We'll have you on again soon.
Thanks for having me on.
I mean, we kind of talked the whole time and didn't have you say much, but it was story time. It was story time today.
Listen, I listened really good, and I put my input when I needed to.
True.
I felt like I was good.
Also, I like your chair. I know. We talked about that earlier.
Matt literally has that chair.
We're twinning.
Yeah, it's a good chair.
It's a good chair.
It is.
Good solid lumbar support.
Oh yeah, really good. But yeah. So at the end of the podcast, we always plug everything out. Like the video, share the video, tell your friends about the video.
Hate the video.
Make sure to hate like it.
Like I said before.
Tell your friends. Check out 30 Rack Inc. You can get some cool shit that she's got on. Look at that. That's so cool. And then in the background,
you got that in the background too.
It's just amazing. Just pick that up.
Always updated.
Yeah.
Lex, is there anything that you would like to say at this moment? This is your moment for doing your own plugging session. You can plug out your socials. You can plug out what you've been up to, what you want people to watch or see or anything.
Yeah.
Well, the only
your
socials I have is Facebook. But other than that, your merch is amazing and it is very comfortable. So I'm just going to shout them out real quick that their clothes are awesome and I love them.
Thank you.
And it's true to size, so don't be like crazy about what the size is.
Don't be crazy.
Yeah.
I got you guys.
She might be biased, but I did not tell her to say it, so
Right, he didn't, and I really like him, but I have a hoodie obsession.
I appreciate it.
I feel like everybody low-key has a hoodie obsession.
I have like 4 or 5, and 3 of them are the same color.
Yeah, I have 4. I have 5, and 3 of them are the same color.
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
that's awesome. That's dedication.
Yeah.
Check out socials. Do all the stuff.
Link down below.
Smash the buttons. Like the subscribes buttons.
Cheers it out.
Drink beers.
Yeah, cheers it out.
Right.
Oh, we got a cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Colin did it.
Ah!
Alright.
Jesus H. Christ.
With that all
That
being
hurt.
said, we'll see you guys next Sunday. Thanks for
Peace.
watching.